Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Hope you had an amazing Easter holiday with your family and the market turned to green. Bitcoin is trying to break the 29,000 US dollar levels. So let's dive in and check out what's happening out there. So smash those like, push the bell and notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so be sure you smash those like. So guys, I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial investment advice. Everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and make your decisions based on your research. So guys, Bitcoin is up almost 4% and just break about 29,000 US dollar. Ethereum is hovering around 1900 US dollar, and overall the market is pretty green, especially Conflux, Injective, Protocol, Render, Casper, XRD, and also Hex is pumping again. So overall the market looks pretty good. What about our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index? It is at 62, so we are in the greed zone, so nothing special happening. The investor sentiment is quite good recently. So guys, let's go and check out our first news, that what's happening here. Let's go and check this. Pop or drop, Bitcoin analysts decide if BTC price will beat 30,000 US dollars. So everybody just waiting this smashing through 30,000 US dollar, and we are trying to break this 29,000 US dollar levels first. So there is an increasing narrow ranging that's happening in this channel, and the longer this holds, the theory goes, the more intense eventually breakout should be, whether up or down. Material indicators, will Bitcoin pop or drop? So the material indicator shows that both buy side and sell side liquidity are being removed from near spot price to lower and higher levels respectively. This in turn gives the market room for more erratic moves within the range, increasing the potential for a more substantial trend break. It's going to be an interesting week. A fire chart shows pathways to volatility are clearing in both directions. The question is, will BTC pop or drop after all of this chop? Material indicators commented. CPI and PPI reports this week could be catalyst, but so could liquidity being pulled, as we saw yesterday before the W candle close. So the liquidity is moving up and down. But the price is trapped in this range. Credible Crypto says that BTC price copying 2020 breakout. So 29,000 today is incredibly similar in terms of price behavior that the 8,000 to 10,000 range from the summer of that year, he argued. So this is quite similar in 2020 and today. So side waving, trying to break, and let's see. So this $1,000 range is acting as a channel. So stock money lizard decision point for Bitcoin, as the Bitcoin is heading into the apex of this ascending triangle. So this is an ascending triangle. This is a flat resistance, rising lower resistance, and this is the apex, and now Bitcoin is attempting to break to the upside. So cool, let's go and check out our next news. Coin Bureau names catalyst for huge bull run, says crypto could see massive interest outside of US. So not US is middle of the world. So let's quote, certainly if we did see some good regulations in the United States, if US politicians came to their senses and the SEC sorted itself out, then yeah, that could be a catalyst for a huge bull run. Turner says he expects a bull market to start sometime next year, but notes that the potential draw-out legal battle between the SEC and Coinbase in court doesn't necessarily mean good regulation are on the horizon. When you have capital being allocated towards Bitcoin and Ethereum, altcoins tend to lose out, so I think that's why we are not seeing huge bumps for alts at the moment, and I honestly don't think we will until, as I said, the bull market comes back probably next year. There's a danger that Coinbase and the SEC could be facing off a court for a long time. However, I don't think necessarily that would be a sudden raft of decent regulations and an end to a possible Coinbase suit. Remember, if Ripple anything to go by, a Coinbase suit could drag on 4 years, so there is those things to consider. I also think we could see a bull run regardless if neither of those things come to pass, even if we don't get regulatory clarity in the United States. There are a lot of people at the moment who believe that the next bull run is going to come from Asia in particular, and remember, Hong Kong is legalizing crypto trading this summer in just a couple of months time, so I think we are likely to see a lot of renewed interest in crypto from Asia and elsewhere. So interest from Asia, so this is the most important. Next, analyst predicts meteoric rally for Bitcoin this year, says BTC expansion has begun. Here is his target, and he is the credible crypto. Expansion has begun, this time following a consolidation period that was 30% longer than our last major rallies in 2019 and 2020. If you thought those rallies were strong, wait till you see this next one. So you see the consolidation and the break up on this chart. It's supposed to be boring. It's part of the process. The more boring it gets, the better it's for the coming expansion. Now that our fourth wave is complete, I have updated the chart with the completed time for our fourth wave. We can see that once again invalidation 14,000 was never hit, and our major fifth looks to have begun. So these are how it's going. So a green impulsive wave 1, correcting wave 2, and impulsive wave 3, and a correcting wave 4 and the impulsive wave 5. So this is an Elliott wave on a higher time frame. And now we started the fifth phase. Cool, that looks pretty amazing. Looking at credible chart, he appears to be predicting a massive Bitcoin rally towards the 130,000 price level before this year ends. So 130 before this year ends. So this is a bullish outlook. Let's go and check out our next. That trader Ton Ways predicts Bitcoin burst to the upside amid boring consolidation. Yeah, so consolidation is boring, and also just people don't like it. And he is checking the key moving averages on the weekly chart are now acting as support for the King crypto. This consolidation is really boring, but it's bullish. The moving averages are continuing to separate. The 50-week moving average to drop, while the 200-week is slowly rising, and it will continue to be rising because new candles are above it. Okay. Also, the 20-week moving average crosses above long-term moving average, such as 50-week moving average. And this is an uptrend. All in all, he believes that Bitcoin is likely to break out in this consolidation within 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. In a few days, we are gonna have another crossover between the 20-week and the 50-week, and the Lucid SRS are looking really nice, so still bullish. Cool. Our allocation, we are still 100% bullish in the market. Nothing here is scaring us yet. I think in the next week or the week after, we are going to start to go up again. Interesting. Next piece of news is Chris Bernishke unveils massive price target for Ethereum. says traders waiting for crypto capitulation will be sidelined. Chris Bernishke, according to Bernishke, Ethereum rising to a new all-time high and printing gains of over 400 and almost 40%. For the haters that have been negative on Ethereum at $1, $10, $100 and $1,000 but refuse to let data change their views, see ya at $10,000. Bernishke says Ethereum could hit this target in 2025. Sure, we will get pullbacks, but if we are waiting for mega liquidations based capitulations like that, you are going to be waiting till after the next expansion. Loving how few people are bullish at the moment. 2022 trauma runs deep. See you higher, sirs and miladies. The crackdown on crypto-wise CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, get near prime time is not a coincidence. But anti-fragile system will persist and flourish, so we can't thank Uncle Sam for the free marketing. Yeah, cool, guys. Let's check. I think I have opened this ultrasound.money. Definitely check this out, and this is showing the current supply of Ethereum and also showing the supply changed. Let's see, the supply changed since the beginning. Almost 7,000 Ethereum decreased in the supply, but I want to take a look. Okay, so the Ethereum supply is decreasing because so this is the burn. Almost 1 million Ethereum is burned. Okay, time frame. What's the time frame? Cool. 30 days. 22,000 Ethereum was burned, and since the beginning 82,600. So this is insane. This is insane. That was reduced, and you see here the chart. So the Ethereum supply is shrinking. So guys, let's go and check out our next news. Cathie Wood agrees with Balaji's 1 million Bitcoin forecast, but proposes a different timeline. So she agrees, but in a different timeline. Let's quote, "We are very positive about Bitcoin as well, but your forecast was in the context of hyperinflation associated with fiat currencies. Our optimism is more of a function of fears of deflation and counterparty risk. Both of those should accrue to Bitcoin benefits." Wood's 1 million Bitcoin prediction model has a 10-year timeline, not 90 days, but a 10-year timeline, which is distinctly different assessment than the predictions made by Balaji. The two big mistakes that banks have made in the interest rates would stay low for a very long time because the Fed told them to that during COVID. The second mistake was to assume that deposits would not leave the system. So they purchased low assets, low yielding assets, and also they suppose the deposits will not leave the system, but they left. So guys, what else do we have here? Let's go and check out our latest news. BitGet launches 100 million Web3 fund for crypto projects in Asia. So 100 million US dollar to spend in Asia. We can see that Web3 space is evolving rapidly, and many projects deserve that support to further advance such development and make Web3 a truly global phenomenon as Web3 had once become. That is why the BitGet Web3 fund will strive to seek out projects that have the most impact on this process. So 100 million, and I think also maybe others will join. So BitGet is an exchange. So guys, that's it. Let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter. Also be sure you are following Corion platform. and also you are following Laserpunk Guts, our NFT launchpad. So there is a rising rate of Bitcoin hodlers, and also especially long-term hodlers are at all-time high. So you see that even the price went down. Bitcoin hodlers, so Bitcoin addresses with 0+ amounts, just broke about 46 million. Give a like and share. Bitcoin has started the bull rally and left the M1 stochastic oversold. So M1, this is a monthly chart. You see this is the stochastic RSI, and that was every time it broke, then a huge bull run started. Okay, give a like and share. Bitcoin is about to cross the fishnet MA moving average ribbon again. So according to this chart, Bitcoin is just crossing this fishnet. Breaking: Bitcoin is the most googled word in the US. You see almost 2 million search in the US for Bitcoin, and the second biggest is Donald Trump. So 53% of all Bitcoins hasn't moved in 2 years, new all-time high, and also more than 1 out of every 2 Bitcoin is circulating has not moved in the last 2 years, so new all-time high at 53%. Also, breaking news that France has made it illegal to pay over 1,000 euros in cash. So guys, we are going into cashless, but CBDCs are coming, but buy Bitcoin because it gives you freedom. 7 trillion of bank deposits in the US are uninsured. So 7 trillion of the bank deposits in the US are uninsured. You can download this image and watch out which banks are those. We are rapidly approaching 1 million Bitcoin addresses with at least 1 Bitcoin. So 1 million Bitcoin addresses with 1 Bitcoin. This is huge, and they are accumulating on the way up. Cool. Bitcoin is trying to break the 29,000 US dollar, is just about to break, and as we are going into the apex of this triangle, Bloomberg says Bitcoin is the best performing asset in Q1 2023, and next Nasdaq and social media equities. Cool. ChatGPT, yeah, here are protocols, so Sui airdrop and other altcoins. So guys, definitely follow me on Twitter, and also visit our farms. Go to PancakeSwap, provide some liquidity in the CorionX BNB pair. You should provide in this pair because we will remove CorionX BUSD, as the BUSD is also just removed from circulation because this SEC battle, but better to provide CorionX BNB, and also we will adjust the rewards. So I expect that higher rewards will be available very soon. So we are working on some developments on regarding the farms, and also updating our bridge, and hopefully next then we can just come with some nice news about our roadmap, and also about Laserpunk Guts. So definitely provide some liquidity and earn these juicy APRs. So guys, what is Bitcoin doing? This is the daily chart. You see Bitcoin never closed above these 28,600 US dollar levels. If it will close above these levels tonight and open the next day candle, then it's maybe our retest will be healthy to see, and then a huge long position that we are setting up and starting here, and also we are in a hedge position already. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Also be sure you are joining CorionX Telegram channel. You can be there, and check out our farms, follow me and our projects on Twitter, and see you in the next video. Have an amazing week. Hopefully Bitcoin will break out and altcoins will follow, and also Ethereum Shanghai upgrade is coming just 2 days from now, or 1 day from now, so definitely watch out. I think Ethereum will have a nice movement after we see the upgrade successful. Thank you for watching and smashing those like. See you in the next video. Bye bye.